You ready? All right. So what's the average day in the life of Ryan Nyquist like now, compared with the average day in the life of Ryan Nyquist 10 years ago?
That's quite a bit different. 10 years ago. So yeah, it was super casual. Basically, wake up, get out of bed, hang out, watch TV. 3 o'clock maybe around there. Start getting stuff together to ride. Go ride the park with probably the same group of guys we went and ate with.
Yeah.
Then after riding maybe 3 or 4 hours there, go back home, shower up, and then eat dinner downtown, and then be back at the house around midnight and do it all over again the next day. It was like, honestly, that was probably pretty normal. It's just, and it's no responsibilities really except just to ride your bike. I mean, it was really just like kind of a dream life. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, now 10 years later, it's like, up no later than 7:30. Got to get the little one fed, drop him off at daycare, come back, do some cleaning around the house, emailing, try to ride sometime around noon, then make it back here in time for, to basically be home when the wife and kid gets home, and then it's dinner time, and then it's bath time for the little guy, and bedtime, and then usually it's parked in front of the TV, just, relaxing. So it's quite a bit different, I can't remember the last time I slept past 9 o'clock. So it's a lot more responsibility, but I honestly wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah. What were the main reasons or motivations behind moving from Greenville back to the Bay Area?
Yeah, I grew up in this area. Always had a place in my heart, like a real special place in this area. But Greenville was amazing. But always wanted to end up back here. It was one of those things where came back and visited, my family's here, and it's such a beautiful area. There's so much to do, and I definitely saw myself, kind of coming back here eventually. For me, it was more personal, like my mom was diagnosed with cancer, and, was kind of given like a limited time, so it was just one of those things where it was like a no-brainer. I was like, I'm coming back, just to be close to the family, and at the time, my wife and I were having, she was pregnant, so it just seemed like even more reason to come back, just to be around like my family. And I have 2 brothers that live out here, and my older one has a family, and so it was just seemed like it was a better place to be. Riding in Greenville was amazing, but just you can't be being around family and having that connection. It's like, and that'd be really hard to do from Greenville.
How much has the move affected the amount of riding time that you get in the average week? I mean, you have a whole skate park on the other side of the country.
Yeah, that's
kind of
killing
crazy.
me. I just went back and visited, and it was amazing, but it was also sad just because I was like, man, like this place is so good, and I get to ride it like once or twice a year. So yeah, I mean, coming out here, it's a combination, because if I want to go to Santa Cruz ride, it's 45 minutes there, and 45 minutes back, and it's tough, especially having a kid. It's like, you really have to be selective about when you go and what you do there when you get there. You make the most of your time, and it's just funny, like moving out here completely made me appreciate everything I had, and now it's like if I get to ride a cool spot, it's like I completely appreciate it. I just look forward to it, like anything. It's within 2 hours I get pumped, it's like, so it's been a total just like eye opener.
How often do you ride? I mean, in the winter months.
Yeah.
Once a week or something, or.
Winter months you got to take the weather into effect, and a couple times a week would be amazing. 3 times would be awesome, and that's when it comes down to, if you can get 2 good sessions in, then you get that feeling, you get that I don't know, I guess you're satisfied.
Now that you're one of the older guys, do you have any idea of how long you'd like to keep doing it, or just as long as you can?
It's going to be basically, entirely up to me, and if I'm still feeling into it and still motivated. And I always kind of give myself like a 5-year window, and in 5 years actually seems to pass a lot faster than you'd think, and it's, all of a sudden you snap your fingers and it's like, oh, that was 5 years ago? Are you kidding me? So I don't feel like 5 years is too unrealistic. I mean, but when we start going to the next increment of like 10, then it's like, man, I'll be 41. Like, I don't know. Do I want to be doing this? Like, do I want to be like putting my body through the abuse? And it's just so, it's at some point it's probably going to taper down quite a bit and just kind of do the bare necessities. But I don't see myself slowing down anytime soon.
So is there anyone you'd like to thank closing out this interview?
We're wrapping it up?
Yeah, we're wrapping it up.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you for really doing a great job in answering these questions. But now, I mean, just, obviously my family and wife and everybody that's just supported me through the years, and sponsors, Haro, Rockstar, Osiris, Bell, Jiffy Market Los Gatos, CTI, and I don't know, just everybody. You know, like everybody I've ridden with. City of Greenville, thank you for letting me live there for 10 years.
They were about to kick you out or what?
No, but just thanks.
Like...
And NorCal for letting me come back. Thank you.